Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Tuesday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the NBA games that's going on today. Okay, we got about 4 or 5 of them. Then I'm going to be sliding on over to the NHL hockey slate and see what we can cook up on the plate. All right, but before we do that, I need you guys to let me know what you guys are going to be betting on today, man. You guys got some player props for me? You guys got a 2-team parlay? Who's your best underdog to win? Let me know in the comments below. All right, man, let's go ahead and get it started, man. First player prop that I'm going to be looking at the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic. I'm going to be taking him over 33 points, okay? It's hitting at an 80% clip. I really like this player prop. Whenever he plays against the Lakers, it seems like he always wants to show up and show out. Luka Doncic over 33 points, player prop number 1. Player prop number 2, I'm going to be looking at Kawhi Leonard over 26.5 points. The last couple of games, man, he's been going out there looking like, hey, man, give me the ball. I don't care who's on my team. I'm going to be the #1 scorer out there. He's coming on a back-to-back, though, but he's playing against a Kings team who really can't stop him or Paul George. So I'm taking Kawhi Leonard over 26.5 points. Player prop number 3, I'm going to be looking at James Harden over 7.5 assists, hitting out a 60% clip. A 60% clip adds up to 3 out of his last 5 times. If he played this prop, he came out on top, taking on the Kings. I look for him to even go for like 10 assists in this game. Player prop number 4, I'm going to be looking at Nikola Jokic over 12.5 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip. Going to be taking on the Chicago Bulls. I think he's going to be able to do whatever he wants out there, so I'm taking Jokic over 12.5 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip. Next player prop that I like is going to be my boy, Phoenix Suns shooting guard Devin Booker over 28.5 points, taking on the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant's still a game-time decision, but I think he's going to get up to play against the Warriors. Regardless or not, take Booker over 28.5. Next player prop, I'm going to be looking at the Sacramento Kings. My boy, gave him out yesterday. Keegan Murray. I'm taking him over his point prop. It's at 14.5. Cool. Whatever it's at, give it to me, man. Last game out, man, he was slamming on people, man. He was doing all type of stuff. He was being the player that I thought he would. I'm taking him over his point prop versus the Clippers. Then I'm going to be looking at Paul George, over 23.5 points. He's been slow now for the Clippers, man. I don't know what's been happening in the last 7 days. I think Kawhi's been taking over. But Paul George always has big games whenever he plays against the Kings. So I'm taking Paul George over 23.5 points. Back to the Laker game. My boy, Luka Doncic, man. Give me some assists. What's it at? 8.5? I need it. I'm taking Luka Doncic over 8.5 assists, okay? Yeah, man. When it comes down to it, I usually play a Luka Doncic stack. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this one. I just might. Stay tuned. F it. Give me Luka Doncic over 9.5 rebounds, man. I'm calling him my Luka Doncic trifecta. I took him over his points already. Now I took him over his assists and his rebounds. All right. Next player prop, my boy, De'Aaron Fox, point guard, shooting for the Sacramento Kings. It's only right, man. We're going to be there. Game time. Sacramento Kings taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm taking De'Aaron Fox over 29.5 points. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think it's a little bit too high, but I don't see James Harden stopping him. I don't see nobody trying to get in front of him, man. He's just going to be running around there, shooting, dribbling, doing whatever he wants, man. Take De'Aaron Fox over 29.5 points. Now let's head on over to the ice, man. I'm looking at Connor Bedard, over 2.5 shots on goal, hitting at an 80% clip. The reason why I like this one, because he's taking on his, I want to say not arch rival, but I mean, it's like his superhero. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just who we compare him to. Who? Connor McDavid. I'm taking him over 3.5 shots on goal, man. It's me versus the betting tours, though. They like the under on this one, and I like the over. It's the first time that I'm going to be able to see, these two type of players and get them both on the prop shop at the same time versus each other. Man, give it to me. Now, look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site. We got it all up there for you on PickDawgz. All right, it's time for the recap time. We're taking Luka Doncic over 33.5, Leonard over 26, Harden over 7.5. Jokic over 12.5. Booker over 28.5. Murray over his point prop. Paul George over 23.5. Luka Doncic over 8.5 assists. Luka Doncic over 9.5 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox over 29 points. Connor McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal. Connor Bedard over 2.5 shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch.